Alright guys, it's an absolutely beautiful morning out there. And my computer's not working right now. Or not working well. I can't get an internet connection. So I am heading over to Hudson Crossing Park to do some filming because it's one of my favorite places to walk. My wife and I both love to walk there. And I'm having no luck with the internet connection here today. And there's a lot of work that I need to do in the computer. And it's kind of got me in a grumpy mood. I think this dew in my Fu Manchu make me look a little grumpy. They don't make me feel grumpy, but they make me look kind of grumpy. But I do feel grumpy right now, and I want to get myself out of it, and I want to go do something useful and not pout. So I'm heading to the park, and it should change my mood instantaneously. And I'll get over there and I'll do a little walking and filming and share it with you guys. And then back here to do the work that I need to do on the computer and to finish up in the yard here. Alright, Henry, the Toyota Tundra is all warmed up and ready to go. We'll be walking right out to that point there in the middle there. I think you probably can't see that. It's so sunny, but that's where we're heading. Right out to where that little white shed is out there. You can't see it. Is it? There it is. Right out there we're going to be. I think we're going to park down here. Place to put your trash, place to go to the bathroom. We're not really in the crossing yet, Crossing Park, but we are right next to it. But this is the old canal system. Long ago, the horses or the mules would pull the canal boats along here. You cross over to the other side, there's a whole old canalway that walks for about a mile down that way. Great place to have lunch, or maybe even dinner. And this as well part of the old canal system, which goes into the new canal system here. I don't know if it's new, but it's the one that's used. We're going to cross over the lock here and head over to the park. What do you think, guys? I mean, this place is really simply amazing. Hey Matt, if you're watching, my brother Matt, remember when we hung out down here this summer? We were hanging out down here at about 1 o'clock at night, 1 a.m., and we were camping over at Camp Rockaway, and we wanted to get out and take a little walk. So we came down and we sat on these benches down here, or this bench, and talked for a little while and caught up. And there's the party boat right there, folks. That's where it will be sitting for the next 5-6 months, I believe. This is the lock. This walkway right here actually opens up into that, if there's boats that are going to come through here. So again, a lot of places to have a picnic around here. They've even got the barbecue grill over there. Here's an old canal boat. And all along the way they've got these kiosks with all kinds of information on them. This is on the Champlain Canalway water trail. You could follow that up or follow it down. whichever way you want to go. And in the summertime, you can rent kayaks right here and float down the river. The Alfred Z. Solomon Canoe and Kayak Launch. A little bit chilly out today. The sun's out and it's bright and it's blue sky, but it's still nippy. It's because it's November. Yeah. This is where they launch those kayaks. Don't make too much noise, but I like the idea. Alright, moving right along. Okay, this is like a little circle that you can actually, sometimes I believe they do classes out here. People gather and talk in this little circle. Some mushrooms over here too, man. That's pretty cool. One thing I've noticed is when I'm out here exercising, we don't usually stop at any of these little places they have along the side. And if you want, you can listen to a little history here about Hudson Crossing Park. Another place to just sit and relax and take in the day. Hudson Crossing Park, a native crossing. According to the historians, the Mohicans occupied this strategic crossing for millennia, using the intersecting waterways for trade and sustenance. Yeah, this is where the Mohicans lived long ago. Wow, huh? What a gift. This place is magical. This is where I live, man. I walk this all the time. I love it. It is a great place. And great people belong to it and take care of it. There's a lot to see here. Hope I can get you guys a feel for this place. So this bridge here separates the two counties. You have Saratoga County on this side, and over there you have Washington counties, and brings the two counties together. And one cool thing is there's no cars on this. It's just a walkway or a bikeway. Or in the summertime, or winter, it's a snowmobile path. And they have dinners on here. I mean, sometimes they'll they'll put tables along in here and have a fancy dinner to do a fundraiser for the park. When I first moved to this place, they had this area, they had a huge festival out in here, and there's so many good things happening here. There's turtles that are hatching along in here during the turtle season. A lot of information here on what took place in this area. So if you want to know the history, it's there. There's a lot of love in this park, a lot of love. So this is a weather station here, and this is a big deal, I guess. Very accurate, and it's quite advanced. I don't quite know what this is, but I'm intrigued by it, and I really think it's kind of neat. Wonder what's in there. When I first moved to this area, I absolutely fell in love with this park, and I hooked up with the people who were running it at the time, and I made a music video for them. Back when I was just beginning all of that, and that's somewhere online. I think it's on their website. Hudson Crossing Park. It was pretty good. I tried to fit a lot of information in, though, in a small space, and it probably needed less words. Okay. I hope this is down here. Somebody fishing down here. Telephone of the wind. So you can come over here and you can call someone who maybe is no longer here on planet Earth. How's the fishing? It's just good to get out here, right? Yeah, that's right. It smells good in here. That's a neat little place down there. I like that. So, it's very quiet here today. It's the first person I run into out here. This is a great place to walk your dogs, take a run. I usually run into a bunch of dogs out here, and it gave me the idea that I'd like to be a dog walker. I don't have a dog, and I'm not set up in a place where I can have a dog. Nor honestly, at this point in my life, do I even really want a dog. But I love dogs. I absolutely love them. And I probably mentioned this before. My wife thinks that I was probably a dog in a past life. It's so quiet in here. Needed this. I was grumpy before. Not feeling grumpy now. Oh, that is so cool. They used to have a Hudson Valley Railway trolley. Between Northumberland Dam and the Dix Bridge are the cut stone piers of the old trolley trestle that crossed the Hudson River. Wow. For the better part of a century, a network of trolleys carried passengers between the Tri-City area and Lake George, and many places in between. In 1895, the Greenwich and Schuylerville Electric Railroad was established and the trolley bridge was constructed over the Hudson. A hydroelectric dam on the Battenkill in Middle Falls provided the power. It was later absorbed by the Hudson Valley Railroad, which continued to run from Greenwich to Thompson until 1928. Huh. So we've reached the point up here. And you know what? We're not the first ones here. We're not the first ones here. You're tracing the footsteps of many who came before you for thousands of years. People have used this river to move from place to place, but rocks and rapids made it difficult. By 1823, the original Champlain Canal was constructed so goods could be transported more easily through here to the rest of the world by going north to Canada, south to New York City, or west along the Erie Canal. Canal boats transported goods such as lumber, coal, iron, and ice, and people with ideas. Life in the wilderness was transformed by floating libraries, taverns, showboats, and church boats. That's cool. And this is like a little canal house right here, which is replicated right over there. Lock Tender's Shanty, that's what this was called. Ah. It's really nice out here. We always walk out to this point. We do it like twice around the park. I always like to look down here. There's a rope you can climb down there, and I think people go down there and do some fishing. That's some serious power coming over those falls. Sometimes you get a really nice rainbow here. Oh, that sun feels so good here. Day's starting to warm up now. It's good. It's supposed to get up to 60 degrees today. That'll be nice. So guys, I'm following Rich over here. He's a big part of the park here. He's got some information on this rocking stone.
It's known as the rocking stone, which so they put it in so that it would have this flexibility and movement, just so that it can have flexibility and movement, I guess. But it's a really interesting piece, and we're very thankful for all the artists that donate. It just continues to rock.
That's good. We all need to continue rocking.
Yes.
The park is full of all of these neat little art exhibits.
All around,
Yeah.
yeah. We've been really fortunate. Different people taking interest in saying, yes, let's do that. Let's add more art to the park.
And just and your members are or the people that work here are so passionate, right?
Yeah, we have. That's one of our goals that we have for next year and the years to come is to have more art in the park. Invite artists to come in, different medias, between photography and painting, and teach and just have more art in the park.
Yeah.
Very nice. Hopefully the Albany Symphony Orchestra will be coming back to play,
that'd be nice, yeah.
Which was a lot of fun 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll continue with our music series.
Right.
And you can go on HudsonCrossingPark.org, our website, and on the website you'll find all of the events that we have going on, a map to get here. And then once you get here, there are maps throughout the park to give you guidance into where to go. The different trails that we have, the kayak and canoe launch and all of the different avenues that we have. This whole park is run with volunteers and donations.
Amazing.
We don't get any state, federal financing whatsoever. And so we have a lovely group of volunteers that...
The love is real here.
Yeah.
There's people love this park.
Yeah. Yes. That was a cornfield, and now it's...
Really?
So much more.
Is that what it... So you grew up in the area, right? And what was this when you were younger then?
This was all woods, and the flat field was a cornfield. But as a young child going from the little town of Clark's Mills to get to the big city of Schuylerville, I had to cross through the cornfields and go to where the cool kids hung out.
Did you take the bridge to go across? Is that what you would do?
Was open.
Right.
Cars could travel across it.
I think that was neat. I was reading about the trolley that used to go across here.
An electric trolley.
Electric trolley,
They're
right.
way ahead of their time. We need electric trolleys now.
Yeah, that would be good, right?
Yeah, it would. At that price, 5 cents a ride. Look at the wind in the canal. Look at changed their minds.
That'd be cool if they came into the field. They're doing circles.
They have to drop down. Something must be startling them.
Huh. So the geese are trying to land over there in the canal. And something's keeping them from doing it. Alright guys, I've been hanging out with Rich over here. We took a little walk. And here's another little place that you can hang out under. This is great. This is available year-round. And it's available for people to book, and you can have a birthday party here or a get-together. And over here is the stage that they use for music concerts, and I've performed there and hope to next summer too as well. Now, one of the very cool things about this particular area right here is there's a labyrinth here, which is absolutely magical. And the volunteers here spend many hours taking care of this place and making it what it is. There's so much love in this park. It really is a neat place. Slow way down. Look at this. This is cool. Walks you right in here. So it looks like the geese found their way down to the canal here. This is another neat little hangout down here. And as Rich was saying, there's a lot of art in this park. Wow, they go all the way up the canal there. They're all along here. This is like a boat here, a big boat. The front of the ship. that's it for today. We are going to wrap it up. I suppose I could stay here all day long and just film all the wonderfulness, because there's certainly lots of it. It was good to run into Rich. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Rich since the end of September, when Steve Zucchini and I performed here at the park for their last musical event of the season. Those are the kind of people that work here, though, you know, just really good people, and they give up their time. It's all volunteers. I'm going to volunteer this video. Hopefully it'll, you know, maybe a few people will see it and be like, I want to go check that park out. It's really just a really nice place with the nicest people. And everyone here has an incredible appreciation for what's going on here. So Hudson Crossing Park, just 100 yards from Camp Rockaway. I hope Camp Rockaway comes back next year too. This place, it's just something else.